vow and you fail to redeem it, do not be surprised if you call on God in the day of trouble and he does not answer you. Today, many Christians just make vows casually. Many a time, even when making vow, they have no intention of paying it. If you do not pay your vows, yet cry out in the day of trouble, God will not listen. It is clearly written in the memory verse of today. Do not postpone the payment of your vows when you can do now. Hallelujah. What our dad is saying is that it is better for us not to make vows to God. It is better for us not to promise to God. What are vows? Vows are the words which we speak to someone, or we promise someone that I will do this in return, or I'll do this after this time, or I'll do this in life. For example, we can take it when it's a wedding day. Before a pastor pronounced husband and wife, they first make vows to each other, saying that I'll be with you forever. I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that. And then, after they are married, those things, you are not doing it anymore. And the wife or the husband will be like, but you promised me that day. So what? But to God, we should not do that. When we do that to God, it's like we are telling God that, God, you know I don't care about you. Because we are promising God and we are making God a liar, while God is not a liar. We are the liars. Hallelujah. God takes very serious. When we promise something, he takes it very serious. Even if it's small, even if you promise him 5 rand, he will take it serious. Hallelujah. A vow is like a deal. When you make a deal with someone and you don't fulfill your part of it, it is like stealing from that person. So which means when we are making vows to God and we are not fulfilling, we are stealing from God. Do we agree? Because I'm seeing people are quiet. It's like we have made vows and we are not fulfilling them. May God help us. It is fine to steal from God because what you are keeping away was provided by him. Yes, everything that we have is from God. Everything that we have right now is from God. And if we promise him something and we are not fulfilling what we have promised, it's like we are stealing from him. So stealing from God, hey, may God forgive us. Stealing from God is a very big crime. It's better you steal from your friend. I'm not saying you should steal though. Once you make a vow to God and the devil sees that you want to pay that vow, he will start telling you to defer it to later, saying that you do not have enough. That one is true. You do not have enough or that God understands. Yes, most of the time we like, this one I have. Whenever you promise God something, even tithe, when you're about to pay tithe, in your mind it will come like, but Stephen, you want to buy that thing, but you want to do that thing. And you're like, God, you know what? Next time I'll add it up, it will be ×2. And the other day you will say, I'll make it ×3. Before you know it, it will be ×100, and you won't pay it. One interesting thing about fulfilling a vow made to God is that the one you made it to has, One interesting thing about fulfilling a vow made to God is that the one you made it to has the ability to give you far more than you have promised him to give. Hallelujah. We can promise God a very little thing. We may think God is very good, is different. God is not like us. You understand? God is not like a man. You can promise someone something, you can give that thing to the person and forget about it, that the person will pay back. But God does not steal from us. And God does not owe anyone. So when you promise God something, we should be sure that God will give us, not even ×10, He will give us ×100,